All right, I know it's been a long time, but we're finally on episode 2. We're going to gut this out today. Or, well, actually we already have, but I'm going to show you that footage. And the other thing I want to try to get done this episode is fixing this door. It doesn't close all the way. So we're going to fix that. And also my latch doesn't work at all. So we'll take a peek at that, see if it's something we can handle or not. But anyway, let's get to gutting everything out. So onto the door, we got some screws here that RJ is working on, so we can take off just the screen door so we can work on bending it. Now, one issue we're going to have is you notice there's a lot of corrosion around some of these, and that is Dissimilar metal corrosion, which my buddy Will White, JK Canvas, has told me all about, and that's going to be a constant problem on this build because this is an aluminum trailer, but for strength there's steel components, and often screws are normally steel, and anywhere that's steel and aluminum mixed, you have dissimilar metal corrosion. Okay, these two are really stubborn. I put a little oil on it, but that wasn't quite getting it, so hopefully the impact driver can. There we go, that did the trick. Well, success, the door's off. All right, and now you can really see part of the problem with this door and what we need to fix. Let's flip the other side. And the other side, as you can see, we got some issues too. I feel like it'll be easier to try to straighten this out with this grill out of the way, so. Okay, I'm a woodworker. This is obviously not wood. So I'm just going to use some basic tools, brute force and ignorance, and hopefully get this thing straighter. All right, I actually got it looking really good this way, but this way there's some bend, so maybe the same technique's going to work. My thought was with the 4-inch jaws on here, it gives me more surface area. I can work it straight, and it seems to be doing it. Okay, I did my best redneck job at this. Goes in, the trick will be if the big door closes. If so, we'll call this good enough. I'll probably mess with it more later when we're further, yeah, it closes. When I'm further along and have more experience with metal, and I've also got some buddies a lot better at this that'll probably help me with it. But the goal today was just learn, try a little bit, and at least get this to close, and it does, so success.
Yay!
Yeah, high five. Thanks, bud. And before I wrap this up, I'm gonna take this apart and see if what the state of it is. All right, good news, I think. I think we're in luck. The mechanism, come on, moves generally like it should. Use some oil, yep, you can see it's working against the spring. There we go. And it goes, here's the lock. The problem is the piece that actually comes out the end, right here, as you can see, the casting broke. Not sure what this is, but hopefully it's something that I can braze back together. And if so, should be in luck. Pretty sure this is the only real problem with the mechanism. Oh wait, I think back here, when this goes in that position, yeah, that locks it. Yep. Huh, interesting. So, the way this lock works is when you turn the lock toggle that's normally here, it's supposed to push this back in that place, and that disconnects the handle on the front, so the handle on the front can't turn it. But then if you turn this, it bumps here and unlocks it. So whenever you open it from the front, it automatically unlocks itself. Nifty. So yeah, I just need to get all this out, braze that together, which is not going to be this video because I need to work on my brazing, but yeah, good to know. Fast forward like a month and a half or two, I talked about brazing this together. I actually found out that this is cast zinc. So I'm really glad I didn't try to braze it because heating up zinc is toxic fumes. But I did find that Vintage Trailer Supplies actually makes the replacement latch bolts because these breaking is a common thing. So RJ's gonna help me again, and we're gonna swap this thing out real quick. Alright, so when we pull the handle, it retracts now. And the way this works is when you turn the key in the hole, this piece swings around, engages this piece. Oh, there we go. And down here it goes into this notch, which keeps the handle from being able to open. Of course, I don't have a key, so I need to replace the cylinder, but that's a different day. This whole thing could be cleaned up a lot more, but I just want to be able to close the trailer. And when we get farther to finishing, I'll probably take this apart and see what I can do about the finish. If anyone has any ideas or thoughts, recommendations on how I can clean this up and get rid of whatever this corrosion is, let me know. Anyway, time to go install it so we can finally close the door on this thing. So if this works, it's going to be the first time in who knows how long this door is closed like it's supposed to. All right, it closed, and I'm on the inside with a screwdriver just in case there's an issue. We can get out. Hey, look at that. It works, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, closes. It works. All right, well, next I think is everything is going to be involved in lifting the top shell off. So got to remove all the aluminum from the inside and the belly pan and figure out how this thing goes together. So make sure you subscribe if you feel like I've earned it and you want to see this come along. Hopefully it won't be near as long till I get the next video out. Anyway, I hope you learned something or inspired or at least entertained. And until next time, make time to make something.